Okay, so this is Tree of Liberty talking now about the 5 kinds of government. First off, I'm going to ask you, what kind of government do we have here in the United States? Most of the time I get the answer that we have democracy, or that we're supposed to have a democracy, but really it's not a democracy. And to them I tell them that they're wrong, and God help us for our public school system. We are not a democracy, we are a republic. And you can see I got these arranged in a specific order. This being the left wing, this being the right wing. Okay, I just made this up myself just now. The picture, that is, not the concept. So we have a republic. It's very easy to prove this. Say the Declaration, or excuse me, not the Declaration. Say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we have a republic. It's a representative republic in that we elect representatives that thereby represent us in the republic. But we'll get into that in a second. First of all, we're going to look clear to the left here. We got a monarchy. Who rules in a monarchy? You can see we have very little freedom here. This is a very nice little graph here. The further to the right you go, actually, the more freedom we have. Monarchy, a king rules. Okay, in a monarchy, a king rules, or one person rules. You can make the argument that there's such a thing as a theocracy, but in a theocracy, there's one guy with a red phone, and he's the one who's in charge. And so it's a monarchy. Monarchy, dictatorship, one guy's in charge, nobody else has any say. You go over one step to the right, we have an oligarchy. Oligarchy is a few or an elite that have control, and no one else gets a say. So we go from one person to a few people having control, a little bit more freedom. Then we go to democracy. Democracy, we rule by majority. So if 51% think something's good, then it's good. 51% think something's bad, and so it should be illegal, therefore it's bad, and that's how we go along. Then we have a republic. A republic is who rules in the republic? Well, no one person rules in a republic. In a republic, it's ruled by law. Anarchy, there's no law, there's no rules, there's no leader. It's every man for himself. That would be the most freedom. Alright, so let's see. So we're in a democracy, or we should be in a democracy, right? But really we're in a republic. So in a democracy, that's the ideal, that's what we need. Okay, so here's this little thing for you. Say you got yourself, you got 4 friends. Your 4 friends really like your car. They decide they're going to sell your car and split up the money. You don't want to do that, but they outrank you, 4-to-1, so they do it. They sell your car, they split up the money, and there's nothing you can do about it, because you're in a democracy. That's a wonderful thing. Now, republic, same kind of thing. You have 4 friends who really shouldn't be your friends at this point. They want to sell your car and split up the money between them. In a republic, they cannot deprive you of your property without due process of law. So in a republic, they cannot do that. In democracy, they could. Basically, society is made up of lambs and wolves, and at some point or another, you're going to be the lamb and not the wolf. A nice illustration I heard once was that a democracy is 2 wolves and a sheep deciding on what to have for lunch, and liberty is a well-armed sheep contesting the vote. You see here that democracy is middle of the road, okay, and a republic is right-wing, but just so, and that's not a bad thing. You see, with the republic, we actually have more freedom than we do with a democracy, okay? And we're protected by laws in a republic, okay? That's your really brief bit on the 5 kinds of governments and the fact that we are a republic and not a democracy. Go nuts.